Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sebastian Michaels, and I am the official voice of Ladies of Venus Entertainment, better known as L.O.V.E. And welcome to episode 2. Ladies and gentlemen, after a jam-packed card on the last show, L.O.V.E. continues to elevate the talent here in Los Angeles, California, as we have the opening match of the night, as we have Kabrina taking on Dr. Donna, Dosage taking on Lilith, the Jester. Definitely a very unorthodox matchup between very unorthodox characters. Of course, Kabrina being the odd person out in this match, in this menagerie, as they say. But of course, coming down to the ring first is the dastardly Jester herself, Lilith. Now, Lilith is quite the enigmatic character, to say the least, as she makes her way down to the ring. Definitely the unorthodox, definitely the unpredictable in this matchup. Now Lilith will go through any means to win this match, any sort of, I would say, very vicious methods, such as maybe biting, hair pulling, whatever she's gotta do to win. And of course, you have to wonder how, for example, someone like Kabrina will be able to handle that. Her style, of course, being a bit more all over the place, a bit more high-flying, keeping to the skies. Because, of course, the next person coming out in this match is the Doctor herself, Donna Dosage. Now, if you missed episode 1 last week, she went off against Jane in a very technical, high-octane matchup. Of course, the Doctor came out unsuccessful, sadly enough. However, Dr. Donna looks to get back on her pedestal, I guess you can say. Maybe trying to pick up a huge win here tonight against these two women. And Donna's style is a bit more rounded. She likes to keep things technical. She likes to use her medical expertise to wear down the body, to wear down the soul of her victims. Of course, she's got a repertoire, an experimentation of the body parts and the limbs. But let's see how she holds off against maybe the craziness of Lilith. And of course, Kabrina now, who's the last person making her way down into this matchup. Now, Kabrina La Brinca, definitely one of the more enigmatic, definitely one of the more fan favorite characters here in L.O.V.E., calls herself the Iron Woman due to her endurance. Now, Kabrina is a relatively new talent to the scene, and has been making headlines everywhere since her debut. But of course, you can't take anything away from the crazy nature inside of that ring between Lilith and Donna. Now, Kabrina's gonna definitely have an uphill battle on her hands when it comes to dealing with both of these women. But if there's any doubt in my mind that Kabrina could not win this match, I would just flat out say it. Of course, Kabrina getting ready for action now. As she looks at both women, taking a gander at the menagerie, as I said earlier. As now we get set and we get geared up for this match. Now the referee rings the bell. Here we go. All three women locking each other down. And of course Kabrina and Lilith taking a stare at each woman in the ring. And then the doctor going to the middle. Maybe about to evaluate her clients. But of course, Kabrina getting the jump on her. And just taking her out early. You want to keep this even in a triple threat match. To a very one-on-one basis. Try to wear down your opponent. As you can see Lilith doing, of course. Now these hard strikes getting to Kabrina right in the face. These elbows. As you can see Lilith the Jester in control of this match early. As Lilith tossing Kabrina in the corner. And now charging. Lilith going for a clothesline. And she connects. And that's just that unorthodox nature of Lilith. Trying to wear down Miss Labrinka early. Trying to prove that the Iron Woman is nothing more but a myth. As again, the elbow to the face. As now Kabrina's up. And now Kabrina almost gets dropped with a sidewalk slam. And now the kick combination. The Iron Woman on fire now. As now Kabrina knocks Lilith outside of the ring. Trying to even this match back up, and now the doctor's back in the ring. Huge axe handle there. Donna now with these huge strikes, punishing Kabrina as now she's picking her up, tossing her into the corner. Donna heading towards her now, wondering what she should do, and now using the flexibility to put the heel into the throat of Kabrina Labrinka. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're now tuning in, this is the opening match of the night! As again, Lilith targeting the legs in this matchup, trying to tear down the opponent. Now tossing Donna to the outside, as now Kabrina firing herself back up, getting back into this matchup, as now tossing Lilith. Now wait, Kabrina with the reversal, going for that huge roundhouse kick there. Kabrina to the top rope now, into the huge underhook arm drag from the top. Now Lilith getting back up. And now those kicks to the shins, as now Lilith could be in trouble with a huge, again, underhook arm drag. Kabrina tossing her into the corner. Lilith in trouble, jumping on the head with the strikes. And now going for a huge monkey flip. Kabrina getting the audience behind her, but look! Donna Dosage back into the ring with a huge knee to the face. And now Dr. Donna hitting her with the double stomps. Now targeting or focusing her attention back to Lilith, slamming her head into the ground. And now going for a repeat on Kabrina. The doctor is in control now. She's got that huge Hell's Gate-like maneuver there, that triangle choke, trying to knock down the taller Lilith, and now Lilith getting out of it, knowing that if she gets caught in that, this match may as well be over. And now Lilith has the bear hug locked in, trying to suffocate Donna, but now Donna using that medical expertise, getting out of it, knows that she can't afford for Lilith to pick up that submission victory there, and now going for the huge spin kick. Now Kabrina back up. Kabrina going through the ropes with a huge middle rope flatliner there, as now forcing Dr. Donna to go to the outside, and with a huge hip attack. Shades of the Samoans is now got a 2 count and a kick out. Kabrina Labrinka showing why she's definitely the Iron Woman, is now bouncing off the ropes, going for maybe a stunner, but got caught into that huge slam and a kick out there by Kabrina. Lilith now maybe a bit aggravated, maybe a bit frustrated now that Kabrina's been able to use her athletic ability to get the jump on her and Donna, using that power game, using that a little bit of technical expertise with that submission, but Kabrina getting out. And now Kabrina, huge enziguri there, trying to get some sort of semblance of control, but Donna just taking the wind right from under her shin there. And now Lilith and Donna staring off here, as now Donna might be in trouble as Lilith ain't playing the games with a huge neck breaker there. Lilith is not taking any time. She knows that she needs to get momentum here, and Love is now going for the power bomb. Kabrina is up in deep trouble. Instead, putting her on the top rope, maybe wanting to do much more damage, and now tossing her off. Just using the power that she possesses, and now Donna, you gotta watch out for Donna going for that lethal injection type maneuver. And now Kabrina and Donna in the ring trading strikes. Both women not afraid of each other, as now Kabrina with a huge dropkick. And now both women are in the corners. And Kabrina is feeling it. She's got the energy to go. And now another hip attack to Lilith. And then one more to Dr. Donna Dosage. Is now Kabrina in control of this matchup. Puts her against the ropes. Maybe trying to take care of business. Going for a tope suicida with a little variation of a forearm. And now she's got the doctor all to herself. And now Dr. Donna making her way back in this match, going for a clothesline but missed. And now a huge wheel kick there. I believe she calls that the Labrinka effect. And a 3. Kabrina picking up the huge win tonight on this edition of Love. Definitely showing why she's one of the top breakout stars in this company today. And you got to give it up for every woman in this match, bringing their A-game in this opening matchup alone. Now this card is just jam-packed with action, as we still have a very stacked card for you here tonight. Of course, we have Minerva taking on Reine in the main event. What the hell? What? That's Jezebel! What the hell is she doing out here? What the hell? And Kabrina still in the ring.
Hail Satan! I am... Walk for me, 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 serve, 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 walk for me, serve. Strike a pose, pose.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, as now we have Zaia Corbin taking on Madeline Perez. Now, Zaia made a huge impact on the last episode of Love, as she took out and dominated Jane Yin. Now, of course, Madeline, Love's resident sweetheart, has an uphill battle, and she's gonna have to try and figure out how to knock down the bigger woman in Zaia. And of course, coming down to the ring tonight, we have Madeline Perez. I don't know how she's gonna be able to take down a woman like Zaia, but if we know anything from Maddie's track record, we can definitely say that she's a very underdog-like character, very underrated in this professional wrestling industry. But now she makes her way down into the ring. She's competed for championships. She's been all over the world, but can Madeline prove to herself and the L.O.V.E audience tonight that she has the guts, the chops, to hold her own with a woman like Zaia Corbin? That remains to be seen. As now, we await Zaia to make her way down to the ring. And Zaia is just pure power, pure dominance. She is dominance in its rawest form. And if Jane Yin is any indication of what she can do here in L.O.V.E, then I feel bad for anybody that gets in her way. And of course, we have Zaia making her way down to the ring now. Zaia just staring a hole through Madeline, staring a hole into that canvas, knowing the devastation that she's about to put onto Madeline. Ladies and gentlemen, this match may not be for the faint of heart, sadly enough. And I hope Madeline can find some way to get this woman off her feet, find whatever she can to put down Zaia. But I have my doubts, unfortunately. Madeline's been to the top of the mountain many times, but Zaia's unlike anything she's ever faced. This woman even freaks me out, to be honest. I'm scared for my life, and I'm at the commentary table. Can you imagine being in the ring with her? As now we take it back to the ring as this matchup is about to start. Madeline may be thinking of a strategy to put down Zaia. As now we have the bell ringing, and here we go. Madeline may be trying to use mind games to get into Zaia's head. I don't know how smart of a strategy that is, but Madeline, I gotta give her credit, she's brave. Going into that collar elbow tie-up with Zaia, but now using the striking ability to try and take Zaia down, but it doesn't work. Now Madeline again! She's caught! Oh my god, Madeline's caught, but now getting out of it, using the elbows to the head. Now Madeline, spin kick into that roundhouse, and again, Zaia's got her with the spine buster! Oh my god! The power on display by Zaia is just amazing. Now Zaia, oh my god, no! Oh! That elbow drop, just call it right there, ref. Oh no, I don't think Zaia's done though. Come on, put her down, she doesn't need to be treated like this. Come on, Zaia. Tossing her to the other corner of the ring. Somebody's got to do something here. Now Zaia with a huge vaulting body press. And Madeline is just getting destroyed. Oh my god. Now just laughing at her. Madeline stuck in the clothesline. Maybe there's still hope. Of now Madeline with the strikes again. The elbows. And now Zaia caught her with the neck breaker. Oh my god. And now Zaia, oh my god, just tossing her by the head. She's got her up and just twirling around the ring. The swing by the head, trying to pull off the wig, trying to pull off the weave. And now Zaia again got her in the corner. And now Zaia just, going for a body splash there. And now Madeline got her down to one knee. Here we go. This is Maddie's big chance. Huge shining wizard. 1, 2! And a kick out. Madeline somehow, some way, got a 2 count on Zaia. Holy mother of miracles. Now Madeline trying her best to keep Zaia down, but she just keeps getting up. No matter how much damage that she's done. And now Madeline going for a boot to the face. And now a kick out by Zaia. This is just Madeline proving us all wrong tonight. The heart of Madeline Perez on display is now Madeline just trying to figure out what she can do to keep Zaia down. And again, another spine buster by Zaia. Now pulling her near the center of the ring. Oh my god, just tossing Madeline towards the turnbuckle. My god. Somebody's got to step in and help Madeline out in this match. Can we do handicap matches? Can we do something? Zaia's just destroying Madeline with that huge shoulder breaker. Just call it. Just call the match, referee. And a kick out by Madeline. Madeline just doesn't know when to quit. As now... Wait a second. That's Jane Yin. That's Jane Yin. And I don't think she's done with Zaia just yet. And you can just see how frustrated she is. Coming down to the ring. The aggravation on display. And Jane Yin. Jane Yin is just pissed off.
Jane Zaia is currently in a match and we are live. I just need you to calm down.
Oh my god, she just knocked the hell out of that person in management. And now Jane Yin may be heading towards the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Because now Zaia, getting back to this match, is just destroying Madeline. Zaia's got Madeline on the top rope as now. Madeline getting out of there. Kicking her down. Madeline's doing whatever she has to put away Zaia. And I gotta give her credit in that regard, but now Madeline calling Zaia Corbin up to her feet. Now Zaia could be in trouble with a huge meteora there by Madeline Perez. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And an early 2 count for Madeline. Oh my god. And now Zaia just, again, the dominance on display by this woman. And now huge running power slam type maneuver. Just call the match, referee. God damn. 2. And Madeline again, despite expectations, kicking out somehow, some way. My god. Madeline is in deep trouble. And I do not know how she's surviving this onslaught from Zaia. And now, this might be it. She's got her up for that move we saw last week. Oh my god. Implant Buster by Zaia. And now she's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And finally, this bloodbath is over. Thank God. As Madeline just got utterly decimated, ladies and gentlemen. She did her best to combat the power of Zaia Corbin using the speed, but at the same time, Zaia just tore apart Madeline.
J'ai regardé dans ton téléphone, il y avait un mail de Camille. Dans ma tête, ça résonne. Elle est charmante, cette fille. Je ne l'ai pas supprimée. J'ai attendu que tu le vois. Et là, j'ai pu t'admirer, en train d'imaginer sa voix. Elle fait pleurer les garçons qui s'attendrissent devant elle. Elle fait pleurer les garçons à qui elle ose dire non. Elle fait pleurer les garçons qui lui disent qu'elle est belle. Elle fait pleurer les garçons et elle a bien raison. Sensuelle, aux accents de vanille, elle t'emmènera au 7e ciel, là où chaque étoile brille. 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 Là où chaque étoile brille.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, as now we have the tempting beauty in Gaiva L taking on Rosalìe Planchette, one half of the Ouija doll side. And now Gaiva may be looking to pick up a huge win from last week after they lost to the Planchette sisters. And now it seems like Gaiva isn't coming down to the ring by herself, but with her partner in crime, Mudarris. And now you can see them both decked out in the pink attire, the pink look. Now, both women suffered a huge loss to the Planchettes last week. And Gaiva may be trying to figure out what she can do to get the victory, trying to get that redemption win, as they say. As you can see them both heading to the ring. Definitely going to be a very interesting matchup. You don't see Rosalìe in action that often. It's mainly Ramona, but tonight's a little bit different. We're spicing it up here on L.O.V.E. As we're just getting ready for this match, I guess. With both women flaunting off their beauty. But again, beauty is not going to get you very far in the wrestling industry. In fact, you know, it's all about wrestling ability, and quite frankly, I don't think either of these women have much ability. But coming down to the ring now, we have the Planchette sisters. As now, we await their arrival. We'll have Rosalìe and Ramona coming out here soon, and maybe looking to continue their momentum from last week, as they picked up the huge victory on the School of Beauty. Now, last week, in terms of like a match, the Planchettes basically killed the School of Beauty. I mean, sure, you had brief moments of offense from them, but it's obvious that the Planchettes have more of a wrestling background / acumen than the two airheads in the ring. As now you have the Ouija dolls coming down to the ring. Both women from the House of Planchette. As you can see, Rosalìe coming down next to her fellow sister, I guess you can say, in Ramona. And you can just tell they're not worried about the School of Beauty here tonight. Sure, you have the ever-lingering presence of Mudarris on the outside, but again, after picking up the win last week, I don't think it matters much to these women whether both of them want to try any farther tricks. It's not going to work this week as we gear up, getting ready for this match now. between Gaiva and Rosalìe. There's now both women in the collar elbow tie-up. Now Gaiva getting the waist lock in now dropping her down. Gaiva the more wrestling attuned out of the two of them, but of course Rosalìe again just showing off more of a wrestling background, taking Gaiva to the ground and just getting the advantage. But now Gaiva just using, well, Gaiva's on the ground, Rosalìe just using basic wrestling takedowns in order to get this match under control, now with that head scissors applied. Now Rosalìe just taking Gaiva L to school. Get it, to School of Beauty. God. My puns suck. I'm sorry, but getting back to the match, we have Rosalìe bouncing Gaiva off the ropes. Going over now, and now going for the forearm, which connects. Huge forearm there by Rosalìe Planchette. 2 count, and a kick out at 2.5. Rosalìe trying to figure out what she can do to put away Gaiva early. Now Gaiva getting out of that predicament with the fireman carry into just a rake in the eyes by Gaiva, using underhanded tactics, trying to pick up the win. Trying to go for the roll-up. 2, and a kick out by Rosalìe. And now Gaiva tossing Rosalìe into the corner. Gaiva's got her up in the fireman carry. Going for the huge Death Valley driver. And now Gaiva with a huge drop kick there. Trying to pick up the win maybe. Here we go. 1, 2. And a kick out there after that Death Valley driver drop kick combo. Now Gaiva arguing with the referee on that call. And now Gaiva in trouble now. Rosalìe begins fighting back. Tossing Gaiva into the corners. Now Rosalìe got her with the kicks. Beautiful kick combo there by Rosalìe Planchette. Into the huge big boot into the corner. And as you can see, Rosalìe feeling the momentum coming to her. Going to the second rope now. Going for that huge leg drop there. Maybe going for the cover now. Maybe celebrating her job as now Paris just frustrated on the outside. Now Gaiva trying to make her way back into this matchup. And now Gaiva tosses her into the rope. Arm drag there by Gaiva. Now Ramona a bit frustrated on her own end. And now maybe a little voodoo there actually. Now Rosalìe gets back up. And now Gaiva just looks like she's seen a ghost, and now she's just pounding away at Gaiva's face. That second win, I guess you can call it. As now, a beautiful handstand leg drop there. Picking her up now and just stomping on the chest of Gaiva L. The School of Beauty again might be in trouble in this matchup. It's now Rosalìe Planchette's got her in the corner. Paris is frustrated. And now huge running bulldog by Rosalìe. Now Rosalie's just trying to put this match away early. I don't think Gaiva has a chance in hell with that huge flatliner. This match is over. 1, 2, 3. And Gaiva just got destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. History repeats itself again. As the Blanchette sisters, the Ouija dolls, just pick up the huge win as Ramona celebrating from the outside and Paris Mudarris just having a mental breakdown. Now what's Paris doing? And Rosalìe oblivious to all this. Paris is looking for a weapon of some sort. Paris might be about to drag somebody. That's now, what the hell? Oh! Paris just turned on her own partner as the frustration is just mounting as she's just taking a chair and just destroying Gaiva. I thought this woman was like your sister, Paris. What are you doing? Maybe frustrated that they couldn't beat the flat chest again. As she hits the one night in Paris on the outside after those series of chair shots, and now Paris making her way up the ramp. I'm speechless here, ladies and gentlemen. These women have been together for months, but it seems as though Paris just proving again the type of character she is.
For one whole year, I have been the talk of this business. I've won titles, I've made enemies, and most importantly, I've made money. Being a reality TV star, it was difficult to transition into wrestling, but it hasn't taken long for me to become the best wrestler in the world. With the help of my cousin Gabriella, I have dominated this business and made my mark.
Cheers to 1 year of Paris Mudarris.
A newcomer who has gained a lot of popularity and attention quickly, only having a few months in wrestling.
Paris Mudarris. One night in Paris, ladies and gentlemen.
This is just embarrassing for her, and she's being pummeled here by Paris and Reine.
How Gabriella and Paris showing off some great teamwork.
Paris is your new UWA Irish champion.
Bonjour, Miss Cortial. I see you're looking roughly seen as always.
Oh, hey Minerva. What do you want?
I just wanted a fellow OG love girl to run to. Some of these new love girls are getting out of place.
Oh my god, I know, right? Ugh. These little rookies walk around backstage like they're Beyonce or something. Literally only because they got like 15 seconds of screen time. Like that Paris Mudarris chick? It felt great knocking her down a few notches in our match.
Especially Scarlette, the party dancer or whatever she calls herself. She managed to convince the DM to let her have the arena to herself just so she could quote unquote dance.
Really? Oh yikes. The people who bought tickets to the arena paid to watch strong women wrestle, not to watch a drunken clown on her circus lunch break.
I would love for someone to put that dog in her place.
Oh my god, I know, right? Ugh.
But I wonder who is capable for that challenge. Ta-ta, Miss Cortial. I must get ready for my match against Reine.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we see Jane Yin in the arena again. And she's just frustrated. This whole night. As now, it seems like she's here to fight Zaia. Both women staring each other down as Jane Yin rushing in with the bicycle kick. And now Zaia hitting her back, knocking her to a knee. Zaia is not afraid of Jane Yin, and Jane Yin isn't afraid of Zaia. As Jane Yin with the strikes tries to take down Zaia Corvin and still can't get her off her feet. Zaia holding her own against Jane, and now Jane tossed into that locker room shelf head first. It's now Zaia and Jane just having a backstage brawl here, just tearing each other apart. Now she's got that garbage can. That garbage can just smacking Jane in the back of the head. As now Zaia Oh no. Zaia, ever since debuting here in L.O.V.E, has just left a trail of bodies in her wake as she begins taking Jane Yin outside of her locker room, trying to tear her apart. As now Jane Yin fighting back, tossing Zaia into the wall. Again, still not being able to get her off her feet. As now Jane Yin tossing her into that metal shelving, the metal container, that crate. Now Jane Yin again with the strikes, and now both of these women are just killing each other. As again, just Zaia tossing her into stuff, Jane tossing her into stuff. What a chaotic brawl between the two women. As now we have to move on, I guess, with Rasheeda taking on Kristie. A little bit of a rematch from their encounter last week. Both women looking to prove why they should be the main attraction here in L.O.V.E. As now it seems as though Kristie's gonna make her way down to the ring first. Now Kristie last week in the main event, after eliminating Scarlette Gabriel, just went on to fight Rasheeda. Now Rasheeda picked up the huge win over Kristie last week. And now Kristie, obviously not taking that loss hands down, is out here tonight to prove a point. That if Kristie wasn't worn down, she would have beaten Rasheeda. However, Rasheeda out here also trying to prove that she's a top name in this business ever since her first starting days in this industry. Both women have quite the personality. Both women have quite the energy about them that attracts the crowd. And now, as you can see here, Rasheeda making her way down to the ring. Now, from what I saw last week between both of these women, is that Rasheeda was more of the technical, try to lock you down in a submission type of wrestler, while Kristie was more of the powerhouse. She wants to be able to slam you down over and over again. The amount of slams, the amount of power slams, whatever she has to do power-wise, power bomb, whatever she gotta do, she's gonna do to put away Rasheeda. Both of these women, an interesting matchup for each other. It's gonna be interesting to see how both women react when they're both fresh out the gate. As you hear that bell ring, and now Kristie already got the crowd booing her. That's quite ironic. And now Rasheeda again, getting low, but getting knocked down with the boot. She was getting jiggy with it. Now Kristie's got her up into the Alabama Slam, dropping her down. And now Kristie, the power on display, just dropping her. And now she's got Rasheeda up. Oh my god. Going for the huge German suplex there. From the grounded position. And only getting a 2 count. And Kristie, also a very new woman on the scene. Especially this year. She's been making headlines wherever she goes. But getting back to the match, Kristie's got Rasheeda in the corner, just walking over to her. But took too long, as now Rasheeda maybe looking to take to the skies as Kristie cut her off. Kristie Bennett now, oh! Little shades of last week with a huge double knees there. Both women look to scout each other from last week. Especially Rasheeda with a kick out there. Now Rasheeda going for huge rolling senton there. Going for the cover now. It's Rasheeda. 2. Getting a 2 count. It's going to take a lot more to put away Kristie here tonight. Now Rasheeda got her up. Kristie Bennett might be in trouble here. As now Rasheeda bounces her off the ropes. Going under. And now Kristie got her. Trying to go for a German. And now Rasheeda getting out of it. Got her in the front face lock. Now going for something here. Going for a huge face buster there. by Rasheeda got Kristie against the ropes. Rasheeda getting the crowd behind her. Bouncing off the ropes. Here we go. Rasheeda with a huge knee. Knocking Kristie to the outside. Now going to the top rope. Looking to take to the skies again. Now Kristie might be in trouble. And oh! Oh my God! Kristie with that very innovative counter there. Knocking her out of the skies. The athleticism and the power make Kristie one of the most dangerous women in this industry today. She's just tossed her into that ring post. At the end of the year, everybody will know who Kristie Bennett is. As now Kristie's got her, tossing Rasheeda again into that turnbuckle post, looking to make a statement. As again, Rasheeda's head is just bounced into that ring post. I'm surprised Rasheeda isn't busted open after all of that. And now Kristie making her way back into the ring, going for the cover. And quite frankly, I'm surprised that this match is still going. Kristie just tore Rasheeda apart, quite literally. Is now slamming her down on her face. Seems like the head is the target point of Kristie. Now just whipping her into that turnbuckle post at the springboard. Savette connects. And a kick out there by Rasheeda. I don't know how Rasheeda's still going. And I'm just slamming her again. Kristie is just relentless, ladies and gentlemen. And just the athleticism on display too. It's a very hard matchup, similar to Zaia, to combat a woman like Kristie, to combat a woman like Zaia. But it's possible. Don't get me wrong, it is possible, just very hard. Now Kristie might just be going for the end here with that huge kick to the side, the temple. This match has got to be over. And again, Rasheeda kicking out. I don't know how Rasheeda's still going. I don't know how Rasheeda's surviving this onslaught. I really don't know. But Kristie's got her up again. Wanting to inflict more torture, I guess. And now Rasheeda getting bounced off the rope. And now Kristie! That huge spin kick there. Come on! Kristie again. The frustration is just on display. Oh my God. A modified torture rack here by Kristie. Using the arm to suffocate Rasheeda. Just call the match, ref. This is just getting violent out here. Now Rasheeda, maybe I spoke too soon. Get him back into this. And the chop. And another chop. Rasheeda firing up. Tossing her into the turnbuckle. Here we go. Handstand into the shoulder tackle. And Rasheeda isn't done yet. The veteran instinct of Rasheeda kicking in. After all that damage done by Kristie. Now going for the cover. 2. And a kick out. Somehow, someway with the kick out. And now going for the overcastle. With Rasheeda. Rasheeda on the top. Well, on the second, going for those double knees again. But Kristie scouted with the neck breaker. Again, targeting that head she's been targeting all match. And now with the cover. And a kick out by Rasheeda. Oh my God, Kristie. The more frustrated she gets, the more powerful she becomes, the more angry. And now just striking the head of Rasheeda over and over again. The violence on display by Kristie. Oh my God. Now got her in that single leg camel clutch. Suffocating Rasheeda now. and she's just tearing her apart. And Rasheeda finding her way out somehow. Huge drop kick there by Rasheeda. And now Rasheeda. Wait a second. Maybe going for that Muda lock. Here we go with the Muda lock. And now Kristie's just so powerful getting out of that instantaneously. You gotta wonder how recovered Rasheeda is. How damaged she is. And now going for the roll up here after that powerbomb attempt. 1, 2, 3! And Rasheeda picks up her second win over Kristie. And now Kristie, I don't think she's done. Just going after Rasheeda. And Kristie is just tired of the disrespect of that huge spear. It just tore apart Rasheeda. Picking her back up now is now. Oh my god, Rasheeda. Come on. Kristie lost the match with that patented bicycle knee now. Now this Kristie's got her up into that fireman's carry. Oh my god! And just the amount of facial reconstruction surgery there after Kristie just did that to Rasheeda. Somebody needs to get a medical personnel out here. Somebody's got to do something. Kristie just leveled Rasheeda.
Paris, after that attack on Gaiva, what does that mean for the future of School of Beauty?
School of Beauty? We were more like Beauty and the Beast. I don't need to be tagging with someone as pathetic as her. The only reason why people even cared about School of Beauty was because of me. The planchettes might be cheering and all happy because they pinned that troll, but trust me, this is far from over. I have something big coming, and they will have to face my actual partner. And trust me, she's actually on my level this time.
Paris Mudarris leveling out a clear message. Now we have Scarlette Gabriel making her way down to the ring. The party princess herself. One of the more wild characters that we have here in Raw. I gotta wonder if she's been to a psych institute or something, because I don't think any normal person dresses like that. She's got lipstick on her face, smeared all over. She's coming out here like she's at like a rave or something like that. God help this woman, that's all I gotta say. Scarlett definitely very fan favorite character here in Raw, but you know, I don't know how to quite react to this young woman yet. But when she gets into a ring, she can go. I've got to give her credit there. Because it looks like she's about to pick up a mic.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't already know, my name's Scarlette Gabriel, and I'm here to show everyone in love how to party. So everyone, get out of your seats, get on your feet, and get ready to dance, because the party princess is here to show you all how to have a great time.
And now, finally, we get some sort of breakup to that. Heading down to the ring and Heather Cortial. Thank God, might I add. Now we await Heather to come down to the ring. Here she is. Finally, a woman that doesn't look like she just came out of an insane asylum. Now Heather makes her way down to the ring. Maybe about to put Scarlette into place. Hopefully. But I gotta give Scarlette her little bit of credit here. She can go in the ring. She's one of the best performers we have in L.O.V.E. Reine.
Sorry to interrupt your little party. Scarlette, was it? I've seen you around a few times while I was driving around in Hollywood. You were out there turning up with homeless men and local geezers outside of a bar. But I didn't come out here to expose your evening festivities. I came out here to remind you of a little something. Take my advice, okay? The women of L.O.V.E. hold themselves to a much higher standard than this. I mean, come on. I understand wanting to show some skin, but that bodysuit and those Goodwill fishnets make you look like a hooker straight out of 2006.
Oh.
Also, that disgusting makeup. This isn't a circus. Did you get jumped? Or did you wake up like that? You seriously have a lot of explaining to do. But on top of all that, putting the horrible makeup aside, it's clear to me and the other girls that you really don't know your place. Who do you think you are, huh? You can't just waltz out here trying to cause a riot. These aren't one of the sweaty pubs that you're used to in Scotland, sweetheart. This is a wrestling ring. What on earth do you have to say for yourself?
Listen here, you stuck-up bitch.
Oh.
Why don't you take your scrawny ass and backstage, sit down, have some catering, I don't care. Just take your ass to the back and stop being such a party pooper.
Oh. Well, damn. Now Heather just... Oh! Knocking Scarlette down. Maybe getting sick of what she had to say. Now Heather on top of Scarlette and now just punching the hell out of her. And now both women just in a brawl out here, I guess you can call it, with Heather just... She's just destroying Scarlette here tonight. Oh my god. Heather just teaching Scarlette respect, and now Scarlette fighting back. And looks like she's fighting to keep the party going. It's now pounding Heather into a pile of dust. Can you feel it, ladies and gentlemen? And now Scarlette with a huge boogie dancing punch there. God, that was corny. Never mind. That huge dancing like maneuver is now Scarlette celebrating in the ring. Oh my god. She just made Heather retreat. Now Heather isn't done at all! Huge double knee drop kick there. Leveling out. Heather Cortial now going for the party pooper. Now Heather getting out of that predicament, just tossing her down to the ground. And Heather just trying to teach Scarlette some respect. Got her up. Oh my god. Huge! Patented faceplant there by Heather. Heather just teaching Scarlette some respect here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this was all about. And now Heather just making her way up the ramp. I think the point's been proven by Heather Cortial tonight. That when you're in love, you hold to a proper standard. Now Scarlette just getting right back up.
got you in my clutches.
Dr. Dosage will see you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here at the main event of the evening as we have Reine taking on Minerva. And now, this match was basically called into action last week as Minerva challenged Reine to this matchup after she beat Madeline. And the gambling freak Minerva definitely looking to prove something here tonight in L.O.V.E. But Reine, of course, one half of Twisted Magic, and a woman on a mission here tonight to put down Minerva and solidify her space in L.O.V.E. If this is your main event of the evening, now Reine is no stranger to being the center of attention, as last week all anybody could talk about was how she submitted Maya Lennox with a huge guillotine. Now Reine looking to steal the show quite possibly. Looking to put down Minerva. Now Reine, of course, undefeated here in L.O.V.E. While Minerva has one loss under her belt as she lost to Scarlette. And not Gabriel either. But now Reine waiting in the ring as Minerva, the gambling freak, the addiction, coming out to the ring. Now, Minerva is actually a very interesting name in of itself, coming from the Roman god of wisdom herself. Now Minerva, I've only seen her wrestle one time, and that was against Jezebel back in Victoria when it was a company. But she lost back then, or actually she picked up the win, so don't want to give you guys any false information. But during that match, we saw a very technically founded woman. We saw the genesis, I guess you can call it, of Minerva. Now Minerva since then has grown into a very calculating, to say the least, performer. And Reine's going to need to watch out for every facet that Minerva could employ in this matchup. Now we take it to the ring, as both women are set for action in the main event of episode 2. Let the bell ring, here we go! And now, we have a collar elbow tie up here. Minerva getting the wrist lock. Now Reine, high collar lock here, now dropping her down. Reine is very technical in her own right with her own ability. Now Minerva dropping her with that huge clothesline. This match is definitely going to be very interesting as now we have a Northern Lights cover. And a kick out at 1. early kick out by Reine. As now, foot on the back, just stomping her into the mat. Over the cover. And again, a kick out there by Reine. Now tossing her into the turnbuckle. Reine got her with the roundhouse kicks to the abdomen. Tossing her down now into the huge knee to the face. Reine's got the cover. And a kick out there by Minerva. And now Reine got her in. Beautiful bow and arrow there. Trying to weaken down Minerva. The back and the solar plexus there. Now Minerva get into the cover, but an early kick out. Minerva got caught into huge back forearm to the neck there by Reine. Going for the cover now. And a kick out by Minerva. This match already heating up to be an interesting encounter. And now strikes again by Reine. Here we go. And now a huge spin kick there by Minerva, going for the cover. And a kick out by Reine as she gets the shoulder up. Minerva out to prove her dominance in this locker room, as now she's got Reine up. Got her against the ropes, bouncing her off. And now dropping her down with a powerbomb into the elbow drop. Taking a bow for this audience. Minerva doesn't need to get too cocky. That's how she lost against Scarlette. And a kick out there by Reine. Very smart, strategy by Minerva also to keep up with the constant covers. Try to wear down Reine, and now going for a kick to the head. Trying to knock out Reine, but getting out of it. Now Reine's got her going under into that guillotine from last week that we saw. Reine's got her into the guillotine. And now Minerva's just trapped. Minerva is trapped into the guillotine. And now here comes Maya Lennox. What the hell? Maya Lennox making her way down to the ring as Reine's got that guillotine locked in. Now heading to the ropes and now distracting the referee. Minerva just tapped out. What the hell? Why is Maya out here doing this? Maybe getting revenge from last week. Got something to say to Reine, and now Minerva's up. This is quite the screw job here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Minerva tapped out, breaking the eye. Now Minerva into that huge scissors kick there. This is over. 1, 2, 3. And Minerva just picked up a huge win over Reine. A very controversial means to say the least. I still don't know why Maya's out here. Why is Maya Lennox out here? Very uncharacteristic actions by Maya as Minerva's just celebrating in the ring. Bit of a confusing scenario here.